Hi, it's Kathy Kress again, and I am back with my YouTube channel, Geriatric Care 1, and we are doing starting a geriatric care management business and how can I help you with this on YouTube. And we're in the 8th segment. And one of the things that you need to do to start a geriatric care management business is a competition survey. And that needs to go into your business plan. And you usually do this with something called a secret shopper. All businesses kind of do this. And you have someone in your office who's very competent, who can do a lot of research about, this is before you start. All of the other competition in your area. Say you want to start in Wisconsin, a certain county there. So all the geriatric care managers, you need to find those in that county, all the elder law attorneys, all the trust officers, all the senior services. And then actually what you do is you call and you ask a certain number of questions. And actually in the Handbook of Geriatric Care Management in the Marketing chapter by Marilee Orsini, there is a secret shopper, there is a sort of a script for you, and you do need a script. And what you're going to find out is what is the price your competition charges, geriatric care, and a lot of home health agencies say they do geriatric care management now, and they may. So you're calling a lot of people. What are their products? Because you want, the whole idea is that somebody will choose you, not your competition. So you need to know you have a product that's better than theirs. So what are their products? Do they just say geriatric care management? Or in a better way, from my point of view, do they have a dementia service? Do they have a relocation service? You know, a product to meet everybody's need, like the Big Mac, from the 3 buns down to 2 buns and a thin hamburger. Okay, what are their fees? And because in a secret shopper, this is the hard part, you are pretending to be someone. You're pretending to be a daughter or a son who's looking for care for your parent. A lot of people have a hard time with that. You have to have someone do it who does not have a hard time doing it. And you have to figure out from that, you look at this whole grid and then you figure out, why will the customer choose me instead of my competition? Is it price? I can figure out my price from this. Our products is, and you can even rate, and I have done this with these, what's their customer service like? Did they answer the phone in 3 rings? Did they even answer? That will teach you, answer the phone in 3 rings. Did they know what they were talking about? Were you put on hold? Did they explain their service? Refer to they have a website. Things like that. So competition survey is a good idea. Second thing you really need is a sales plan. And for most geriatric care managers, unless you have a sales background, I would suggest hiring somebody to help you with this. You know, essentially a resource that knows about sales, and there are a lot of them within GCM. Because you have to figure out, first of all, it's not a client, it's a customer. And why is that customer going to choose you? Why is the adult child going to delegate everything to you? And you have to be able to explain that and say, it's called an elevator speech. 20, you know, maybe 30 seconds. You have to have a line about why the customer is going to choose you. So the dysfunctional family, when they call, oh my God, my father, you know, we all can't stand him, but now we have to take care of him, and it goes on and on. In 20 minutes, 20 seconds, you have to have a line that you can sell your service to them, your product, essentially. You have a lot of experience working with very dysfunctional families. I would say 5 or more, or don't say that. Older people really do call, and they want your services as well. But, you know, why do they want to talk to you? Well, they want to be able to stay at home. So you have to figure that out in your, 20-second elevator speech to be able to, and of course have details after that. But it's always the first thing you hear. And then what will make the customer say yes? That's the whole important part here. Because most of the time, I do not suggest that you go out and do an intake and spend all that time and driving and an hour and a half and the customer says no anyway. I believe that you should really be doing this over the telephone, and so the first about 20 seconds, they're going to say yes, she knows, or maybe she doesn't, or he. And the Handbook of Geriatric Care Management, again, has a whole marketing chapter. Marilee Orsini did it. It's a great job, and can talk about all those sales points as well. So I'll see you next time. I'll still have this broken wrist. And if you're at the GCM conference this year, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll go to my website, kathycrest.com.